Hi, and welcome to another edition of Inspired Messages Monday. It is the 13th of August. I hope you're enjoying all this sunny weather, although it is a bit warm, isn't it? But anyway, so the messages this week are really about preparing. If you're doing anything that needs doing, that needs to be done, it needs to have a preparation. You can't just go and do it. So, and also it's important to listen to what other people have to say about certain situations. Now, this might be to do with something that you're preparing. So, the two might go together. It's just that the messages came up one after the other. And the other thing is that I think it's about looking after the planet, and we're seeing a lot in the news and on the social media about that. So anything that we can do as an individual, so clearing rubbish, if we go to the beach, not leaving rubbish, signing petitions maybe online, which I seem to be doing every day. But it's about us doing our little bit, because if we all do a little bit, then it will help the planet. So that's my messages this week. So starting with the astrology, Monday the 13th, we have Mars entering Capricorn. It's actually went into Capricorn, it went backwards, we call it retrograde, and it's now going back into Capricorn. So Mars is about energy and drive, and Capricorn is about structure and doing things properly. So this is going to give you the opportunity to complete or start something or redo something that was maybe on hold before, and this might also go with the messages. But this time with that, you're going to be able to finish it and do the job properly, which again goes with the messages about preparation. And then on Tuesday the 14th, we're going to have Jupiter trining Neptune. Now, both of these are spiritual planets, and it is a trine, and a trine is an easy aspect. And this is going to last until the 22nd. So from the 14th to the 22nd of August, you're going to have this. So this allows for sound judgment, especially if you feel disillusioned, re your beliefs about certain aspects of life, your life or life in general. But also it would really be good to start a spiritual practice under that aspect. You could actually learn astrology, for instance. So if you're thinking of wanting to learn astrology, remember my course. But anything that you want to do that's spiritual, it might be meditation, or it might just be something about philosophy. And then on Thursday, the moon it moves into Scorpio, and that will be Thursday until Saturday tea time. And Scorpio is water, so it's quite emotional really, and it's very penetrating. So this would be a really good time for counselling and soul searching, and getting to the depths of situations that have maybe been bothering you in the past. And then on Friday the 17th, the moon and Jupiter are visible together in the night sky around 20 to 9 in the evening. And if you look in the southwest, you'll see them, they'll be together, and Jupiter will be very bright, a bright star. It'll look like a bright star. Saturday the 18th, Mercury is sextile Venus. So again, this is a nice aspect. So this is good for social gatherings, catching up with friends and family, maybe having a barbecue, going out to a pub, but just generally having a lovely time on Saturday. Sunday the 19th, we're going to have Mercury going direct again. So thank goodness for that. This is going to ease up and release communication problems if you were having them. And maybe those communication problems were stopping you from moving forward. So that could be on contracts, moving house particularly, but on any other area that you feel that you need to move forward on, and the communication wasn't good, this should open up and be much better. Monday the 20th, the week starts with the moon in Sagittarius, until Tuesday morning early. So once it's in Sagittarius, it will help with that aspect, that Jupiter trine Neptune that I was talking about, if you want to start something, because it's a very philosophical, but it should also make you quite optimistic and be expressive and expansive, in what you want in your emotional life as well. Tuesday the 21st, we have the Sun making a little difficult aspect to Mars, but it is late evening, so if you feel stressed, het up, or aggressive, relax, meditate, take a bath and go to bed. And also on that night, the Moon and Saturn will be visible together in the sky at around 8:30. Wednesday the 22nd, Venus is going to be making quite a difficult aspect to Neptune. So you might be having problems in your relationship area. You might not be told the truth of a certain situation. Watch what's being said and check it out, really. This could also be connected with money or finances, because Venus rules that as well as relationships. Don't put somebody on a pedestal, as you may be disappointed when you find out that they are just a human being. Thursday the 23rd, the Sun moves from Leo into the sign of Virgo, and that will happen in the morning. Obviously, when it's in Virgo is an earth sign, and it's about helping others, service to others. So you might have the opportunity to do that. But it's also time to rethink your diet and your exercise regime. And I will, as always, put a full post on Facebook on my Astrology Sue Fletcher page for all the Virgos out there. And then Saturday the 25th, the Sun will trine Uranus. Now, a trine again is an easy aspect, but it can bring unexpected events. They won't be nasty ones, but something unexpected could happen. It will happen suddenly, because that's what Uranus does. And at the same time, we're going to have the Sun trining Saturn as well, and that can release responsibilities and restrictions that have held you back. So the two together, it looks as though that, on Saturday the 25th, it's going to be quite a good day. Sunday the 26th, we have a full moon in the sign of Pisces. That can bring lots of emotions to the surface as you try to remove certain aspects from the recent past. Because that's what we do on a full moon. We actually remove things that we no longer want in our lives, that we know are not really serving us. So it's really good to do a full moon ritual. If you want, to know how to do a full moon ritual, just message me, and either on Facebook or through YouTube, and I will send you a PDF of how to do it. Also, to add to that, because obviously full moon in Pisces might be quite emotional. We have more problems on a full moon with hospitals and police stations. They've done actually surveys on this. So, with it being in a water sign as well, it means that, the energy can be quite heavy. And on top of that, we've also got Venus squaring Pluto on that day. So that can also cause upsets, especially if you have to make a decision about your relationships or about money and finances. So this week's affirmation, hand on heart, every morning until we come back. I am supported in my relationships and they make me happy. I am supported in my relationships and they make me happy. So say that every morning, and let me know, if you do these affirmations and how it makes you feel, and if it alters how you feel. Please join me on Facebook on either Astrology Sue Fletcher or Life Purpose Tutor, And you know where I am if you want an astrology reading. I do reports for £35. Have a look at my website, astrologysue.com. And don't forget my life purpose course as well, which has changed lots of people's lives. So with that said, I'm going to say I will see you again in a couple of weeks. So bye for now. Bye bye. Bye bye.